Hey man, what's up with y'all? Y'all already know what the fuck is going on. Lil Blood TV, powered by Thakur Media. We here with another exclusive. This time, I got the honor and the privilege of interviewing one of our own, I should say, on behalf of Livewire. Some different R&B singer. He been working for a minute now. So I blessed him, man. Anybody can't just sit at this table,
Definitely
man. You dig what I'm saying? So you
appreciate
feel me? I gave him a blessing. I blessed him, let him pull up to do the interview, introducing the son, presenting the others. You dig what I'm saying? Joseph K, what's up with you, bro?
How you doing, Blood? How you doing today, man? Appreciate you for having me.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Definitely.
So look, we gonna get straight into it. Like this shit we doing is like more of a sit down. I ain't really on no interview shit. We just, politic and just vent a little. Sometimes it's therapeutic for us to vent. And sometimes, a nigga just be popping that old shit. So first off, I want motherfuckers to get to know Joseph K and who is Joseph K. Like, what's your background? Where you start from? How did you come up in this shit?
Joseph K. So really, as far as music goes, my parents are pastors. So when I was like 7, my dad bought me a keyboard for Christmas. And then I think when I was 10, he bought me a drum set. And really a beat, all in beat is just, melody and drums.
Right.
So I started off making beats when I was like 10, 11. And then, trickled down to engineering and learning how to sing and everything, because I always knew how to sing, but I wasn't really super polished, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, pretty much started with my parents buying me keyboards and drum sets and all that, and having me play in the church and all that stuff.
Right. Oh, so you grew up in the church?
Definitely.
But what is your nationality? What is your background?
So I'm Iranian. I was originally born in Iran, but
I thought Iranian. I thought they was Muslim.
They are a Muslim country. So it's weird because if you're born into Christianity, they don't trip. So they weren't really tripping off me and my sister. But because my dad and mom were Muslims and then they converted to Christianity, they were tripping. So what had ended up happening is my dad opened the church, and then I think when I was like,
he opened the church over in
Iran,
okay,
in our backyard, like on some underground shit.
Right.
And when I was like 6 or 7, the government found out about it and pretty much kicked us out. The whole...
Wait, they kicked y'all out the whole country?
They kicked us out. Like, they sent, like, I don't know, it was like a couple cops and a couple army people. It was about 20 people. And they're like, basically, y'all got 24 hours to get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck? They can do that?
Yeah.
So what was this, like the Muslims who did this? Or?
Yeah, it was the government.
Okay.
It was the government, because they found out about my dad's church. It was an underground church in our backyard or whatnot. They found out about it after a couple years, because he had like 300 people going to the backyard. And he was preaching, you know what I mean? And they found out about it, gave us 24 hours to move. So my dad sold everything he could sell, literally our whole life, and bought a bus, and we drove to Turkey.
Wow. Yeah. So how long y'all was in Turkey for?
We were in Turkey for 2 years, where he did the same shit. Turkey's another Muslim country. We were there for 2 years. They found us there. I was about 9, and we did the same shit. We ran away. This time we got smuggled, and we got smuggled to Germany. And then we got caught at the border of Germany, and the police, instead of deporting us back to Iran, the German government just gave us like a shelter.
Housing.
Yeah, so we were there for a year, and then my dad found a church out here that sponsored him, and they moved us to America. So that's when I moved to America, the year 2000.
Wow. Yeah. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I didn't speak no English. I had to start from like, I was 10, so I was like, what, 4th grade or something, but like they had me in classes for like 1st graders. I had to start from scratch, you know what I mean? Learn how to read and write.
What made your parents convert from Islam to Christianity?
My dad, actually, you know what's crazy, bro? My dad got a whole like hour-long documentary about it. They filmed him back in the day. So basically, he was depressed. He was Muslim and he was depressed. He wasn't happy, you know what I'm saying? And then he
wasn't happy with the religion?
With himself, with his life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he just, Muslims are real, like uptight, especially the ones in the Middle East, you know what I mean? And he just, he was...
we're not hate shaming Muslims.
No, never.
Assalamu alaikum to all
bro,
my
I got
brothers.
so many Muslim friends that are like...
Yes.
Man. But I don't know. Nothing against Muslims. I love Muslims. I love all religions, anybody. But they just wasn't feeling my dad. So yeah, we moved. I forgot what we were saying though.
So do any of your other family still practice Islam?
So Yeah, they do, but they don't. I got like a couple people on my dad's. My dad has like 9 brothers and sisters. So like 2, 3 of them is Christians. My mom got like 5 people in their family. I think 2 of them are Christians too, but the rest are all Muslims.
Did any of your family from Iran come to the States with you guys?
Nah.
So you don't have no family in the States?
Nah.
Just your mom and your dad?
My mom, my dad, and my sister.
Okay, that's big. That's big. So was it easy for you guys to take advantage of the free education? And
was it easy? No, because I definitely didn't fit in.
Right.
As far as everything, first of all, I didn't speak English. You know what I mean? And then like in Iran, where I grew up, we don't write from left to right. We write from right to left. Like it was just culture shock. You know what I mean?
Right, definitely.
The clothing and the writing and everything. So it was definitely hella hard the first like 3-4 years, bro. But on some real shit, the shit that kept me going was just I was making beats and stuff.
Right.
And even if I didn't
So
speak
your dad
English,
bought you the beat machine while you was in the States or while you was...
I got my keyboard when we moved to Turkey for Christmas. I was 7. He bought me a keyboard, I remember, and I was playing keyboard in the church. When we moved to America, he bought me a drum set.
Okay.
That was my first Christmas gift in America. He bought me a drum set and he had me playing drums at the church that he was preaching at and stuff. And like I said, a beat is just melody and drums.
Right.
Bought me the programs and shit. Pops always supported me 100%.
So how long do you think it took? Because I moved to Texas as when I was like in 9th grade. My dad tried to move me to Texas, and it was a fucking culture shock to me. And mind you, this in the States.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming from a whole different countries.
Yeah.
So to me, moving to Texas was like, what the fuck? Like everything was slower. They talk different. They dress different. Yeah. Like everything was just different from me. And it's like, I stood out like a sore thumb because me being from Oakland, West Oakland at that, we think everything is boosie and hella ancient. So I'm really thinking that shit hella boosie.
But
like
it's dope to them.
But it's dope as fuck to them. Like they had big creases. They jeans used to be heavy starch. They used to wear these hairdos called booties, I think. And that shit was just hella different to me because me coming from Oakland, we never seen no shit like that. So I can imagine you feel me, coming way from a different country. Like you said, it was a culture shock just on how we write. So I can just imagine how it was for you growing up. Like,
yeah, it was crazy.
Do you think that affected you growing up? Like as an adult now, do you think you 100%. Suffer from a lot of trauma? Or
I mean, yeah, trauma for sure, but like to this day, bro, like it's still certain stuff like I wouldn't say I don't fit in. I've adapted, but it's still certain stuff like language barriers. Like I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know if you know this or not, but like I can't read and write that well. Like I can read and write, but I can't do it like to write a whole verse and read my verse and you know what I mean? That's when like you and Stalin and Jack taught me like you just gotta punch in. You're really not good at reading and writing. And like we're not saying this to be mean to you, but just if you eliminate that, you're gonna be a really good artist.
Right.
So to this day, I would say I still certain big words I can't really pronounce and write or read. You know, so weird shit. It's still a culture.
So honestly, I think you should tell these stories more in your music.
I know Jay used to always tell me that.
I notice in your music, you know, you talk about a lot of breakup issues. Yeah. You talk about like just different things with different females, like different experience you going through.
Yes, sir.
And I heard you just got married not too long ago.
Sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Feel me? Shout out to K Studio
thank you.
And your beautiful family, your son, like both of your boys, like they're beautiful young.
Thank you.
Beautiful young man. But I heard you just got married, so I want to congratulate you on that.
Appreciate it.
But how was marriage like, bro? Like how did you was it hard for you to convert from being that single bachelor to okay, fucking, I'm giving everything up. I'm about to just do this. I'm focused on
definitely hard. But I mean, like, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you know me, blood. Like, I'm a lover, but like, it's a whole nother love when you live with this person 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really, really get to know a person. Cause like, before my wife, girlfriends and shit, I had a girlfriend for like 6 months, 5 months, 3 months, 2 months. And like, I've been with her the longest. And it's such a blessing because she's taught me a lot of shit. But at the same time, it's like, you have to learn, like, this shit ain't just about you no more. Like, that's like, you know how it is when you have a kid, it ain't about you. When you get married, it's really not about you. It's her, you know, the kids, hella shit, bills, this, that, then.
Right.
Because you're the man of the house. But it's beautiful, bro. Like, just the idea of whether I'm right or wrong, at the end of the day, my wife's finna lay out next to me and love me just as much.
Right.
That's the peace of mind that I love.
Right.
Coming up in the house, like I said, moms and pops is pastors, mom and dad are still together. You know what I mean? That's all I ever wanted. Keep it real with you, you know, to go to my dad's footsteps. And, you know, it's hard. It's a lot of giving and it's a lot of, you know, a lot of sacrifices, bro.
Right.
Because that shit ain't easy, bro.
Right.
Probably one of the hardest things next to being a father.
Right.
Is being a husband.
Right. But love conquers all.
What? That shit feels so good when we, you know, like out of nowhere, my wife be like, I booked you on the show next week. Like, what you talking about? Yeah, I booked you. You know, I booked the venue myself. It's for my birthday. You go on headline. Have your boy Jay Stu be the undercard and it's good. That's the type of shit that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay.
Right. Teamwork make the dream.
Hella dope, bro.
So, I noticed with the marriage thing, if you're not moving as a team, it's not gonna work out.
Definitely not.
It's not gonna work out. Well, it's just I'm not married, and yes, I wish to be married one day. But from my point of view is, if it's not a team effort, then it's not gonna work. Like, you feel me? If you're not gonna scratch my back when it's itching, then it's not gonna work. Like, it can't be no one-sided. It can't be 49-51
at all.
You feel me? It can't be 60-40. It has to be, you know.
That little 1%'s gonna break y'all apart.
Exactly.
Believe it or not.
So I'm glad to hear that, man. Marriage life has been beautiful.
Beautiful.
For you.
Blessing.
Give you like a peace of mind.
Man, just, you know, like I said, almost made me have to, like, not grow up, but grow up. Like, nah, nigga, you gonna have to take care of this. You're married now. Joe really looks at you and your mom like together.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Y'all is one to him.
Exactly.
So that shit, but it's so beautiful because I had it, bro. I had my mom and dad, and I know so many of my friends that don't have the same mom and dad in the household, and whether or not they admit it or are over it, that shit breaks a human, bro.
Definitely.
That shit breaks a kid. Like, they don't understand that shit, bro.
Definitely.
So.
Definitely. Man, that's a good thing, man. Blessings.
With that being said, our anniversary is what, in like 4 days? I'm dropping my album tonight.
That's honeymoon. That's what's up. That's dope. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So what could we expect on the honeymoon album? Because I heard the album you and Jay Stu did. Stuzy and JoJo.
Shout out Jay Stu.
I heard that album. There was a few songs on there I was really liking. I was really digging. Mm-hmm. But what could we hear different from Joseph K on the honeymoon album? Are you talking about the experience since you've been married and the things like you?
And now look, marriage is not always peaches and cream. So every song is not. I got some songs right on there. Like, I got a song called "Let's Not Pretend." The whole song is like,
let's not pretend we're perfect, basically.
No. Like, let's not pretend I didn't boss your life up. Let's not pretend I didn't do something better for you. Let's not pretend I didn't put away a lot of things that I wanted to do for these kids in this house. Let's not pretend now. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real touchy subject that people don't really talk about when it comes to marriage. That
the sacrifices.
Man,
let's not pretend everything's perfect. Like, you know, I understand that. And you know, that's a lot of stuff. Even when you're not married and you're just dealing with a person for a long time, man, you gotta just, you know, realize like everything ain't gonna be glitter and gold. Like,
it could be a friend.
Yeah, like, we're gonna go through rough patches. We're gonna go through, you know, we're gonna have our trials and tribulations. But that's what tests your love for me or my love for you. You know what I mean? Like,
and knowing that, hey, we're gonna come out on top together at no matter how low we are.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Just gotta have faith in the process. Tell me more about the honeymoon, though.
The honeymoon album. So, like I said, it's not just like, of course, there's a lot of beautiful love songs on there. I redid Genuine, So Anxious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Touching the soul. Boy.
And you know what?
You gotta show range. You know, Genuine have range. For sure.
And now let me tell you something else. Like, there's certain shit that I couldn't do. Like, for example, with the Genuine song, I had my boy Jay Stu come to the studio and do my ad-libs.
Right.
I had never been like, oh no, I can do it. Nah. It's some notes that he hit.
Shout out Jay Stu, man. He's a hell of a singer.
Definitely
a hell of a singer.
Man, so I got that. I got, you know, like I said, songs like Let's Not Pretend. I got a record I produced on there myself. I made the beat. And I was trying to like think out the box. I changed the beat.
How did you get connected with styling? You was fucking with Shady for a minute, right?
Yes. So actually, that's a great story. So I met Shady. Me and my boy David met Shady at Cali Festo. And he had just came up to my boy like, hey, I need some shows. Let me know if y'all got shows. You know what I'm saying? So I was putting a show together. And I was working with my boy Rain in California Live. And he was throwing like 40 shows a month. He's like, I got this venue, throw a show, do your thing, make your money, don't worry about nothing else. So I booked D-Lo as the headliner, and we were sitting down and having a meeting like, who do we get as an undercard? We got Shady as an undercard, which was great. That was probably the best thing that happened to me in my life.
Right.
Believe it or not. You know, I'm sitting there doing the show like, you know, it's another show. But it really wasn't. That shit really did some shit for me. So Shady came through and did his thing. You know, D-Lo did his thing afterwards. I had a studio down the street. Shady just came to the studio and just kind of fucked with me.
Right.
We did a
Shout out Shady name, man.
Shout out Shady.
You know, Shady was the reason. Shady bought me the Livewire too. So you feel me? I smile on the inside when I hear that story.
Yes.
Shady done touched a lot of people. And shout out Shady Nate. Like I said, he don't get his just due.
No.
Shady Nate is a hell of an artist, man. And not only that, he's a good human.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, he's a hell of a human. So shout out Shady, man. Shady, we need you to come sit down.
Please.
Shady, we need you to come sit down. For real. We need you.
Sure. His interview is gonna be so cold.
For sure. So from Shady,
it
was Jay Stalin.
Yeah, so I met Shady, went to the studio, and we worked on a couple albums, and then we kind of talking. We're like, fuck it, let's do an album.
Right.
Started doing the album.
G's to Gents, right?
G's to Gents, thank you. So we started doing the album.
I'm a fan. I told you I know what's going on.
Appreciate you. Damn, that's big. I appreciate you. That means a lot. So we did the album. I had met Stalin a few times, and then Shady and my boy Rain took me to Stalin's house to mix music one night.
Uh-huh.
Just like this Joe, and you know what I'm saying? Like he knew of me, but he actually got to meet me. And then I got his contact number and he hit me up like, I need a couple albums mixed. So I hit Shady like, hey, Stalin wants me to go. He's like, go over there.
Right.
No matter what, I don't give a fuck what session you got going on. Cancel your shit, go over there.
Right.
So I went over there, met up with him, and Stalin was open arms.
Right.
Big heart, like you
wholesome,
know what
brother.
Man,
he's
bro.
Another wholesome dude, definitely.
And he did so much things for me, man. That man, shout out Stalin, man. If it wasn't for Stalin, there would be no Joseph K.
So, what song you think it was that got Joseph K his little like your little
Secrets.
Look? Secrets.
I got a song called Secrets. The original version was me, Stalin, and Jay Stu. See, me and Stu got signed the same time.
Right.
Within 2 weeks apart.
Right.
Stalin was going through his R&B. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. Avatar.
Man.
I remember.
Such a blessing. And me and Stu, since then, just...
You did a lot of writing on that Avatar album, right?
No, it was opposite.
Okay.
So, like I said, when I had started working with Jay, he's like, we're going to do your album. And he noticed I wasn't like I said, the whole reading thing.
Right.
And
he noticed you was retarded.
He
knew it.
You terrible. Yeah. But... yeah, he's like, something ain't right. But anyway,
a couple of sandwiches showed up a picnic basket or something.
You terrible, bro.
You know it's all love.
Nah, but that's why I'm saying, like, he did a lot. He went over there and he would like sing the song. You know, Stalin sings like he
right, definitely.
And he would be like, just go repeat what I'm saying.
Right.
And I would just literally repeat what he's saying, and that's how I learned how to write and punch it. Really,
dope.
You know what I mean?
Dope,
so.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Shout out to Jay Stalin, man.
Man.
So if it's anything you want the people to know about Joseph K, what would it be?
My story.
Right.
A lot of people don't know my story.
Your music.
I know. Stalin tells me. I just don't. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Stalin helps me write a lot of shit, and like, I'm not.
It's okay.
I love having writers.
It's okay. It's okay to be a lover. I understand that. Mm-hmm. Shout out R. Kelly. Y'all don't crucify me for it, but just my beliefs. I don't think he's guilty for a lot of the stuff that people say he's guilty for. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna use him as an example. R. Kelly, yeah, he was a lover. He made a lot of love hits, but then he made a lot of different hits. Was telling this story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have to, have to balance it. You know what I mean? So you gotta. R. Kelly go from bump and grind to I believe I can fly. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like he tells his story.
For sure.
I wish that I can hold you now.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wish that I can touch you now. You gotta know how to balance it. Don't just sing about learning. Love shit. Yeah.
I'm still learning. I feel like as an artist, like as every aspect, I would never say like I'm not done. I'm still learning, and
and you're still growing.
A lot.
And we all are.
And me, myself, and I like having like, for example, I like having a team like Stu. Is a perfect example. Stu knows my story. That was my best man when I got married.
Right.
That's you know what I'm saying? That's my best friend. So a lot of the honeymoon, he was sitting in the studio with me, and we just kind of like bounced bars back and forth.
Right.
And that's what I feel like I need, and I love. My wife in there, she was in there like bouncing bars off of, what do you think about saying this? Or how do you feel about this beat? You know what I mean? So I feel like that has a lot to do with me. Like if I need to tap into that, what you're saying, I just need people around me to be like, okay, this is kind of like you. Like imagine if me and you, now that you know my story, we sit down, you're like, Joe, me and you gonna make this one song about whatever it is. And that's what I think is gonna be what I need to take it there.
Right. So if Joseph can go back in time and tell his 18-year-old self something, what would that be?
You're gonna fit in. Like stop. Just focus on your music.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Stop. Because, you know, I went through a lot of shit at a young age. Like I said, I wasn't born here. So a lot of shit, even haircuts or styles or shoes or anything. You know, I caught on to late. Jordans. I caught on to Jordans hella late.
Right.
Motherfuckers was rocking Jordan. I was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what they were.
Right.
I knew Jordan, but I didn't know what, you know what I'm saying? It was the swag, so you know what I'm saying? But I would just tell them, man, just don't, like literally don't trip, bro.
Right.
Because whatever it is that you dream about, you're going to have. Just focus on your music more. I wish I focused on my craft more and I party less. And I, you know what I'm saying? Saved a little bit more money. That's all I would really tell them.
Right, man. That's deep, man. Well, shit. Shout out my boy Joseph K, bro. I appreciate you having this sit down with me.
Yes, sir.
It was well overdue.
Thank you.
Definitely filled my spirit up. Definitely gave me something for my soul. And I appreciate you a lot, man. Before we go, shout your shit out. Where they can find Joe at?
Joseph K. You could all my social media is Joseph K Livewire at Joseph K Livewire, and you know, you just YouTube everything. Apple Music, just Joseph K. I got about 15 albums, more or less, about 12 albums now. So.
And what about your dope ass studio?
Oh yeah, K Studios.
Hold on, you mix and master hella shit. What you forgot?
Master everything.
Don't wifey do eyebrows and shit? Like what? K Studio, don't do that, bro. K Studio popping, man. You better pop your shit, Pete. Hold on,
hey man. Shout out to wifey too, because she the one that's like, you need to just pick a name.
Right.
Pick K Studios. So shout out to her. She started the gram and shit. But yeah, K Studios if y'all need mixing, mastering, artwork.
Right.
You know, photography. Wifey do eyelashes. She's starting to what's crazy is she's doing a lot of runways. So a lot of people are actually contacting her to be like the brand ambassador.
Right.
We did this, me and Stu did this listening tour. We went to Cam's spot. Shout out Cam, and this lady just, you know, met my wife, and now she's the brand ambassador next door to Cam. So you know what I'm saying? All that. The K's is doing some shit.
Definitely,
man.
Definitely.
You know, trying to help the community.
Definitely.
Trying to help the community. That's all.